stock at the center of a bruising financial tug-of-war dominating Wall Street and Washington today. A group of retail investors banding together on Reddit to buy the stock and send its price skyrocketing, all because they wanted to make sure that some hedge funds betting the stock would fail would have to pay up. The legendary investor Mark Cuban saying today, that's just how the stock market works.
We have to decide what we want in our market. Do we want this just to be an open, this is just a very liquid market, and here are the rules, and whatever comes along, we deal with it? Or do we want to encourage investing again?
But the former SEC chair, Jay Clayton, warns that what's happening is actually dangerous.
There is a laudable sentiment that people want to be connected to our economy, that they want to participate. But there's also great danger here. Anytime stocks depart from fundamentals, they return eventually, and people get hurt.
Joining us now, William LeGate, founder and CEO of Predict, a cryptocurrency platform. He's also been closely watching the Wall Street Bets subreddit for years. William, what's the goal of this movement?
These people are just, in general, wanting to give Wall Street the finger, quite frankly. They view the system as being rigged against them. I think that this entire movement has really validated that and made it very clear to most Americans that that is the case. If I, personally invested my own money and lost half of my portfolio overnight, no one on Wall Street would care at all. If a hedge fund loses half their money overnight, all of a sudden you can't trade anymore, and they stop the free market in order to allow these funds to rebalance their positions. I think that that's extremely wrong and against everything that the market's supposed to be standing for.
From your following of them, do the people in this subreddit who are calling to take down the hedge funds realize that there could be some serious unintended consequences that could hurt everyday people?
For the most part, I think absolutely. This subreddit is pretty crude, I guess you could say, and a lot of people, a big part of it, even before this Wall Street Bets movement, was posting people's losses, and that's just part of the culture of the subreddit. A lot of these people are not in this necessarily for the money. Certainly some retail traders are, and I feel like some people will end up, getting left holding the bag. But for the most part, these people are just wanting to make a statement, and they kind of view this as class warfare, quite frankly, kind of a Occupy Wall Street 2.0, but on their own turf and with real financial consequences.
William, the CEO of Robinhood was on our air just a short time ago and said that they took these actions to protect the firm. What kind of reaction is that going to elicit?
People are furious. I've had a large number of lawyers DMing me wanting, clients to represent. They have lawsuits ready to file against Robinhood. I want to see them taken for everything that they have. I think it's extremely wrong what they've done. Citadel, apparently this isn't confirmed, but they were given information ahead of time that Robinhood was going to be closing trading on these quote unquote meme stocks, and doubled down on their short position. And if that's true, everyone at Citadel and everyone in charge of Robinhood deserves to be in prison right now.
Wow. If you had a best guess, how does this end?
I don't know. I think that's anyone's guess at this point. I don't see this movement going away anytime soon. I don't see any possible way in which the SEC could regulate this. This is free speech. These are people giving public stock tips. It's not going away. You have millions of Americans with $1,000 or so sitting in their bank account, and they see this and they want to join the movement, and they're joining it. Robinhood just after a ton of backlash re-enabled trading of GameStop, and it's already up almost 100% after hours. I don't see this going away anytime soon, and I think most people investing at this point, or maybe you could say gambling, understand that the stock may not be worth this much, but they want to be part of this big, broader movement, and they're willing to pay money for it.
William LeGate with the view from the inside. William, thanks a lot. I appreciate it. At least 6 people killed after a liquid nitrogen leak at a food packing plant in Georgia.